At 9:04 on a Tuesday morning, every search history on Earth became public, permanently, searchable by name. The first thing humanity did was go completely silent for 1 full minute, the quietest the species has been since the invention of the notification. The second thing humanity did was look up its own history to assess the damage. And the third thing humanity did was call its aunt because the family group chat was already typing. In this society, there is no incognito mode. There never really was one, but now it is official. Every question you ever asked a search bar at 3 in the morning is now a public record, attached to your face, sorted by date. And before this day ends, you will watch 3 industries collapse before lunch, discover that the toughest man you know has the softest search history in the building, and find out which searches, out of all of them, people actually judge. Spoiler, it is not the weird ones. Rule 1 of the New World. Everyone is exactly as strange as you are. This is the first mercy. You brace yourself for your own file. The 3 a.m. symptom spirals, the is it normal to talk to your dog like a coworker, the 17 searches for the same word you can never spell. And then you open your neighbor's file, and it is the same file. Different dog, same questions. The entire species, it turns out, has been privately Googling how to know if people actually like me since the day the box appeared. Shame dies in about a week. It is hard to feel like a freak when the evidence says you are the average. Rule 2. The polite fictions do not survive contact. Your boss's history shows he searched how to sound confident about a decision you already regret 40 minutes before the all-hands meeting. The wellness influencer who sells morning discipline searched why am I always tired at 2:46 a.m. between 2 posts about sunrise routines. A famous finance guru's history is just other gurus' quotes, plus the phrase, motivational quote generator free, no watermark. A politician voted on a trade bill at noon. At 11:15, he searched, what does tariff actually mean? He resigns by Friday. Not because he did not know, because everyone now knows exactly when he chose not to find out. By noon, you see who wins and who loses, and the market is honest about it for the first time. Therapists become the new tech billionaires. Every history is a diagnostic, pre-filled. Lawyers thrive, briefly. Advertising has its worst morning since the invention of honesty, because the entire industry was built on guessing what you want from what you search, and now that everyone can see everyone's searches, the guessing monopoly is worthless. The ad men do not go quietly. They release a statement calling public histories a dangerous violation of the sacred bond between a person and their data. The statement is ratioed by a screenshot of what their own executives searched about their users. It is the funniest document of the decade. At golden hour, the beautiful part shows up, and it is genuinely beautiful. The scariest guy at your work, the one who lifts, scowls, and answers emails with one word, his history goes around the office. It is bread recipes and how to make friends at 40, and one search repeated monthly for 2 years. Is it too late to learn piano? Nobody laughs. Somebody just walks over and asks if he wants to get coffee. Loneliness, statistically, was always a secret everyone kept in the same drawer, phrased almost identically. Dating apps quietly replace bios with histories because it turns out what someone performs was never the question. What someone wonders about at midnight was. Compatibility stops being a marketing category. For about 6 hours, you believe this is the best thing that has ever happened to the human race. Then the sun goes down, and you meet the people with clean histories. Because some histories came out spotless, curious, wholesome, gently ambitious, a search history with a personal trainer. And by month 2, everyone understands what a clean history means. It does not mean innocence. It means staff.
The wealthy never searched anything themselves. Assistants searched for them. Consultants asked the awkward questions. And now there is a booming industry of curiosity laundering, a subscription service where someone else wonders things on your behalf, so your public file stays photogenic. The slogan writes itself, and one acid truth hangs over the whole quarter. Privacy did not die. Privacy became a subscription, and most people were never going to afford it. Meanwhile, HR departments swear they never read applicants' histories. The histories of HR employees show them reading applicants' histories. A firing arrives with the phrase, cultural fit. Everyone knows which search it was. It was a question about unions.
Which is when the mirror shows up, and this one has your reflection in it. Because none of it required the 904 moment. Your search history was already public. It was already sorted, sold, and shipped to data brokers, to ad networks, to platforms that measured the gap between what you post and what you fear at 3 a.m. and priced you accordingly. That ad that followed you for 6 weeks? New. The recommendation engine? New. Entire companies exist whose only product is the version of you that you thought was private. The 904 moment did not make your history public. It just added the one audience that was ever actually banned from seeing the species honestly. Other people. Your insurer could always read you. Your neighbor never could. We built a world where the machines got your secrets and the humans got the performance. And late that night, the phone rings. And it is your aunt, because she read your file too. All of it. And somewhere in March, she found the search you forgot you made. How to help someone who lost their husband. 3 days after the funeral. She was the search. She stays quiet for a second, and then she says, "I saw what you looked up. Nobody ever asked me that out loud." And there it is, the discovery hiding under the whole strange day. The histories were never embarrassing because they were dark. They were embarrassing because they were tender. 1 billion people alone with a text box, asking how to be better at loving each other and deleting the evidence. The next morning, the search bar sits there, cursor blinking, fully public. You type, anyway. Is it too late to learn piano? Somewhere across town, a scary man smiles at his notifications. Next time, how society would be if sleep was optional. The lights never turn off. Neither do the people.